I'm going to send you to the same place I sent the 7th Hokage, Boruto.
What's up, y'all? We back at it. We just got the latest chapter of Boruto 2 Blue Vortex, chapter 18, man. So right off the bat, I'm gonna go out there and say it. I don't rock with Yodu character. You know, I thought she was dope, but she did some dumb stuff in this chapter. Yeah, she did. Honestly, you know who she reminded me of? She reminded me of Peter Quill. And some of y'all might not remember who Peter Quill is. That's Star-Lord, the dumbass. Now, I don't know how many of y'all seen, you know what I'm saying, Avengers, Avengers Infinity War? Remember when they had the chance to beat Thanos? And you had it where Star-Lord was like, oh no, you killed Grimoire. And he starts like smashing him in the face and awakening him from the trance that he was under, when he could have just simply waited till they got the glove and saved the world. That's what Yodu did. Like, yo, if she would have played her part and stayed calm a little longer, they probably could have took out Ryu right then and there. He would have dropped his guard eventually, because he was on guard from point. Like, and my bad, I'm a little sick, so my voice sounds different. But this dude was on guard from the very jump. From the very start, when he used his Iron Sand technique, and he was just like, yo, I sense a lot of bloodlust coming from you. Right then, you should have known, like, either tone your bloodlust down or be a little more smart and calculated. Like, you could keep your bloodlust out if that's the case, but don't act, because he's already suspecting you because of your bloodlust. Like, how dumb can you be? Like, she really disappointed me. And I see a lot of people liking her character because of her design or whatever, but me, nah, bruh, she should not be a shinobi. She let her emotions get the best of her. What Kakashi used to say in part 1, like, yo, your emotions should not be on the battlefield, you know? Well, that's what they told his father and stuff about the missions. So, look, man, I'm not a fan of her. She kind of messed me up. You know what I'm saying? She kind of messed this whole event up, and I feel like she could have did better. She's a star. She's a Peter Quill ass person. That's who she is, Peter Quill. I'm gonna leave it at that. Next up, Miski, shout out to him. I felt like he kept his composure this whole chapter. He did a great job. He showed leadership skills. So shout out to Miski. I love the way he handled this situation. Shit, Sarada as well. Even what was his name? Raya. All of them people did good. It was just Yoda. All it takes is one bad seed to fuck up the whole apple. You know what I'm saying? That's just my thoughts on it, man. Also, when it comes to Amado and how he has these keywords that can shut you down, you know, far as people he experimented on. He says his shutdown word in front of the class rep when he does it to Kawaki. Now, I'm curious, is this like a voice recognition? Like he has to say those words with his voice in order for it to work? Or now that the class rep know the words, can she say it at any given time and it'll shut down Kawaki? I'm very curious, because I can see that playing out in like the final confrontation between Boruto and Kawaki. Like, they're facing off against one another. They're in the midst of, you know, like fighting to the death type of situation. You got the class rep, she runs up and she says, you know, the safe words that she heard Amado say in this chapter, and it shuts down Kawaki and it stops them from fighting to the death. I can see something like that going down, but I'm not sure if it's like it has to be Amado's voice that says the word in order for it to work. I'm not sure. You guys let me know down below if y'all think that's the case. But yeah, I feel like that's a big part, that she will actually bear witness to that. And I'm very shocked in her decision to like how she's doing whatever Amado asked her. I wonder if in the end maybe she might end up like working with Amado against the Leaf or whatever the case may be, because she sees all the trickery that he's doing. She sees that he has a safe word, yet she's still continuing to help him. I wonder what's the reason why. Maybe he's promised her something like he's promised everybody else that he ever encountered. Like, what's the reason that she's so willing to help him? I'm very curious about that. Maybe we'll find out in the future of the series. But we about to get into the chapter, man. I rambled on long enough. It's just y'all dudes just really had me pissed. Really had me pissed. But yo, we about to get into it, man. Make sure you subscribe, hit the bell for all notifications, greatly appreciated. So we get this color page. It has Matsuri on the cover. I'm not gonna lie, She thick. She thick. Nah, I'm fucking with y'all. But nah, this is a dope cover. I like the pink clouded and white background with Boruto and pink letters. Her outfit design, honestly, I wasn't the biggest fan of her design, but the more and more I see it, the more and more I like it. Because at first, when I first seen it, we really didn't see the whole outfit of her. So to me, she kind of looked like a jester or something. But like the more and more I see her outfit, I'm like, oh, this don't kind of go there. I like the way her coat or jacket, whatever you want to call it, hangs down in like 4 separate parts. And I like how it seems like it's a part of her body where she can use it to attack her enemies. So I want to see more from her. I want to see more what she's capable of. Her design is actually, it's grown on me. I rock with her design. And this color page, it's pretty dope. I won't say it's one of my favorites, but it's up there. It's up there. I mean, we've only got 18 chapters of Boruto, so we got 18 color pages. I might sit down one day with you guys and just do a video with all the color pages, ranking them from, my least favorite to my favorite. I might do that one day if that's something y'all want. Let me know down below. But of course, the chapter starts off where you got the class rep. She's going to, I guess talk to Amado for whatever reason. Very curious what's her reason for going. But when she walks in the room, she sees Kawaki has Amado pinned against the wall. Now, I know it's a lot of people who dislike Kawaki because he's been taking many L's since the time skip. I don't know if he's caught up to code far as L's taken, but he has taken quite a few L's. But I gotta admit, man, Kawaki was kind of impressive to me in this chapter. Like the stuff he was doing, the way he was moving, the way he was talking. He had MC energy right now. You know what I'm saying? He had MC energy. But you got it where he's pretty much holding, Amado by the neck. And he's like, yo, I don't care that you were tinkering with my body and all that stuff. But from now on, you only do what I tell you to do. And you got it where he's like, yo, I need you to make me stronger, strong enough to take down all the threats. If you don't do this, I will eliminate you right here and now. And then he says a cold ass line. All right, I'm going to let you talk, but choose your words carefully. Yo, I don't know where this Kawaki came from, but I'm rocking with him. Yo, I'm like, yo, damn, this Kawaki? Keep talking, man. I want to see what happens. But then you have it where Amado says, like, yo, only babble in your sleep, Kawaki. Next thing you know, Kawaki falls asleep and he collapsed. And that's the, the safe emergency shutdown code, similar to like what he has with Delta. And like I said, I'm very curious if this is something that only Amado he can do, if it's something only his voice can accomplish, or is it something where anyone says those words, Kawaki will shut down? Because if that is the case, it will play a bigger part in the series now that the class rep was there to actually hear those words. And that's not no shit you'll forget. And even if you would forget it, that's something where she'll walk. If I was her, I would walk to the side, write the shit down. And honestly, I would say it to Kawaki like in a random point in time just to see if it would work when I say it. If I was the class rep, I'll just walk up to him like, hey, only babble in your sleep, Kawaki. And just see if he falls out. If he falls out, I'm like, I got him. I'll leave. I won't even say nothing. I'll walk off to another destination and let him wake up on his own. That's what I would do. But while he's unconscious, where Amado asked the class rep to help him move Kawaki to another location. Right there, like, that's one of those situations where why is she so willing to help him? You can see that this guy's being sneaky. He's up to no good. Like, yo, what is this dude trying to accomplish? But right then, that's when it jumps to the, to Sarada as well as the other shinobi that's out there with Matsuri and Ryu. Very curious why they keep doing this jumping back and forth. Hey, look, stick with one situation and move on to the next. That's what I wish they would do. But anyway, you have it where, Misuke and them introduce Ryu to Yadu as well as Raya. And you have it where, Ryu is looking like, yo, she gritting on me mad hard, son. Like, yo, I don't like when people grit on me. You know what I'm saying? I don't like it when people stare hard at me. But then it jumps to Konohamaru and Matsuri, and they're having a conversation and how Matsuri was feeling all flustered and unlike herself, feeling unusual at some point. Now she's starting to get more comfortable around Konohamaru the more that she's around him. And you see that she's actually starting to vibe. They're both vibing, and honestly, it feels like, Konohamaru was doing a great job just like chilling with her, talking, having a conversation, playing it off, getting her to fall more and more in love with him. Shout out to Konohamaru. He seems to be doing this mission efficiently. But then that's when you have it where, Matsuri says like, yo, can I call you Konohamaru-chan? And, it makes Konohamaru think of his life growing up with, Mugi and how she called him that all throughout her life. And you could see that it's kind of weighing on Konohamaru, where he's like, yo, only one person has ever called me that, which really makes me wonder how Konohamaru feels about Mugi. Like, you guys let me know y'all thoughts, because I feel like it might be one of those situations where Mugi truly loves Konohamaru, but Konohamaru never looked at her that way. And you might have it where the third guy, the guy who wear the goggles, the glasses, he might actually love Mugi, but she doesn't look at him that way, similar to like what happened with Sasuke, Naruto, and Sakura. That's just the vibes I'm getting. I could be wrong, but you have it where it jumps back to Ryu, and Ryu starts using his Iron Sand. And I'm not gonna lie, this ability is goated as hell. If Shinki could do this, he is pretty broken. Like, his ability to detect anything in the area, he sends out his, Iron Sand particles, and he like lays it down on the ground, just in the air, all in the area, and he can detect everything in that small area. I don't know how big the range is. Hopefully we'll find out at some point in time. But he says like, yo, this is my detection ability. If Boruto is anywhere around, my Iron Sand will let us know, and we can go out there and get him. And while your boy Ryu is doing that, some of his Iron Sand go past, y'all do, and he's like, yo, dang, you got some mighty strong bloodlust over there. Like, yo, what's going on? Like, your bloodlust is really strong. So it seems as if this sand is also able to detect the emotion of people. If it's able to see that Yadu has a strong bloodlust, it's able to detect how she's feeling. And I wonder if it's working on everyone else right now as we speak, and he's just, being quiet. But maybe because of Yadu bloodlust being so strong, he spoke up about that. But you got it where she says like, oh, this is nothing. All ninjas are like that. You shouldn't worry about this. And I feel like that right there should have been an indication that you need to switch shit up, y'all do. Like, yo, you need to get it together. You messing up. Your boy Raya already told you, like, yo, calm down. But yo, I could tell she's one of those characters, like, as the series go on, I'ma like her less and less. I can already tell that. That's just me. But of course you got it where Mitsuki asks like, yo, we at the Leaf Village are going after Boruto because he's a criminal. But what reasons do y'all have to go after Boruto? And I like the way Mitsuki handled this, because he's able to gain intel without actually revealing too much of what their true objective is. And you have it where Ryu says like, yo, I don't really know too much about, the Boruto guy. I just know he has a lot of information on us, and I was told by Jorah to take him down, that we need to take him down because of how much information he has. And I like the way Mitsuki got that information out of him, where he was able to keep their true motives secret, a secret from Ryu. But at the same time, I feel like Yodu, she just messed this whole operation up. It jumps back to Kawaki waking up in front of Amado, and that's when Amado says like, yo, I will upgrade you, but I need you to put your karma seal to awaken my daughter. This is a fake, fake humanoid body I made for her, but once you put your karma seal on her, she should be able to awaken. And then once you do that, I'll give you the powers you need. Of course, Kawaki's like, yo, she may become the enemy. And I feel like that might be the case. I feel like this is foreshadowing right here with Kawaki saying that line. I feel like in the future she might even become Shibai, the Susuki god. She might reincarnate as that person. She just might come back as a Susuki in general. Like, yo, I feel like the fact that Kawaki said that was the hint of what might happen in the future. She might even turn out to be the main villain. She might come out and just one-shot all of the Shinjus and then just become this great god. Like, yo, I don't know. That's the vibe I'm getting just off of this scenario. But of course you have it where Kawaki says like, yo, I'm not going to do that right now. I want you to, make me more powerful so that I could take down, Code, the Shinjus, Boruto, so I can eliminate every one of them. Once you do that, I'll come back and awaken your daughter. Now you have it where Amado says, that's risky. I would rather you wake up my daughter now, because right now I have it where you're damn near impossible to kill. Your ability to regenerate and your ability to heal is off the charts. But if I focus on increasing your attack power, one of them Shinjus may actually kill you. And if you die, all of my dreams are gone. And my only reason for living is to bring back my daughter. So I do love Amado's conviction towards bringing his daughter back. But at the same time, I still feel like it might be more to it. You have it where Kawaki says something that's very smart. He's like, yo, why would I bring her back right now when she could potentially become a threat? And if that's the case, I'm gonna have to kill her. Amado says like, yo, if she does come back like that and you have to kill her, it is what it is, but I will try to stop you. Meaning, even if his daughter is trying to do evil, he will try to stop Kawaki from taking her out, which is insane to think that he's willing to risk the whole world just to be reunited with his daughter. And I feel like in the end, his daughter might even kill him on some like Dr. Gero from Dragon Ball Z. That's just the vibes I'm getting. But you find out that like I just said earlier, Amado said if he makes Kawaki stronger, he won't have the ability to regenerate and heal as fast as he does now, which makes me wonder. So that means you can only have one or the other. You can have a high defense, or you can have a high offense. You can only get one. You can't get both. You telling me, as smart as Amado is, he can't make it where your boy Kawaki can have both? That way you won't have to worry about him being destroyed. I don't know. I'm very curious. Or is it something where the body can't handle, being overpowered in too many areas? It has to be one or the other, unless that's the case. But you got it where, Amado looks like he's about to agree to Kawaki's, demands. But next thing you know, it jumps back to Konohamaru and Matsuri and them talking. And you have it where they're having a great conversation. And then that's when Konohamaru was like, yo, can you please start calling me Konohamaru-chan? It's only one person's ever called me that, and it's just making me a little uncomfortable. Which is I can understand Konohamaru doing that. I feel like it kind of hurt the mission a little bit, but the way he did it was nice. And then he's like, yo, is that okay? And then you have it with Matsuri. It's like, yo, who's that one person? Is it Mogi? Like, yo, what is she to you? Like, why is it? And you have it where it looks like she's about to attack Konohamaru. And I'm kind of mad because I know this isn't no action scene that we're getting between Matsuri and Konohamaru, but I kind of wanted to hear his response really bad. I wanted to see what he was going to actually say about her, because I'm curious on how he feel about her. So that happens, and you see it looks like she's about to attack, but I'm very sure that in the upcoming chapters, he's probably going to say, like, she's just a close friend of mine, so she's gone right now. So when I hear that, it makes me think about her. And with me being around you, I don't want to think about another person. He might say something smooth like that where she's like, Konohamaru. I don't know. She might hit him with a line like that. I could be wrong, but she might hit him with a line like that. Next thing you know, it jumps back to Ryu, and you have it where, they tell him, like, to throw out the bud to try to lure in Boruto. And you got Ryu saying, like, yo, that's a smart idea. We could definitely do that. He takes his own bud and have it fly in the air. Now, I'm very curious if this was really his bud, or if this was like a clone made out of iron sand to look like a bud. I'm very curious. But you have it floating in the air. Then next thing you know, you got it where Yoda is looking. And of course, you got it where Ryu's thinking to himself, let's see if they take the bite. Now, it's clear that this dude is smarter than he's portraying himself to be. Look, man, these dudes are intelligent. They've been doing crazy stuff behind the scenes this whole time. Like, yo, why would you think they're unintelligent? Why would you think they're just dummies? I mean, I get it. He's newly born, so maybe he's not that. You would think maybe he's not that smart, but I wouldn't drop my guard like that. But you have it instantly where Yadu, she jumps up and tries to grab the bud, and that's when her body freezes, and you see that all the iron particles that your boy Ryu released into the area, it also can control the movements of the people it attaches to. And he says, like, yo, this is betrayal. Like, yo, you guys kind of left me traumatized. And with him saying that line, any other person who tries to be a friend with Ryu probably going to kill him right off the bat. Just off of this altercation right here. They just traumatized this dude where he's going to finish off anybody. I guarantee you, it's going to be a panel later on in the series where, hey, I want to be a friend. He wiped them out instantly. I guarantee you that's going to happen. But he says, because of this betrayal, you must pay. Next thing you know, you see Sarada, she's grabbing a kunai out of her pocket, and she's going to strike and attack Yodu. Now, part of me is like, yeah, get her ass out of here, Sarada. Like, take her down, man, because she's messing up the whole mission. Then another part of me is like, yo, dang. He controlling Sarada like a puppet, yo. But anyway, you got it when she's about to strike Yodu. Next thing you know, a slash comes past both of them in the air, and they're able to gain the control of their bodies. And you see it's due to Raya, and he has this ability. He has this sword, a sand sealing blade, that was supposed to be part of a combo spell whenever he fought side by side with your boy Shinky. And so he was like, yo, Shinky, I never thought we'd be using the sword this way. And he's kind of sad about the situation, but he says, like, yo, give me strength, aid us in this battle right here. You got it where Ryu is looking, and he's like, yo, that's not fair. Like, what the heck is that? But you got it where your boy Araya is about to face off against Ryu along with Mitsuki, Yoda, and Sarada in the upcoming chapter. So I wish we could have got more of it, but I know the next chapter is going to be straight fire. Very curious what's going on with Amado and Kawaki, as well as Matsuri and Konohama. We're very curious to see what's going on with them. But all in all, great chapter. Boruto has not been slipping. I've been enjoying it this whole time. Let me know y'all thoughts on this chapter, and let me know if you pissed what y'all do. Like, yo, she's a Peter Quill ass person. that's all I can say. She's Peter Quill. That's who she is, man. But let me know y'all thoughts down below, man. If you like the video, thumb it up. Please subscribe. Hit the bell for all notifications, and I will catch you in the next one. Peace.